Previously on Pokemon Nuzlocke Emerald Edition. After the depressing loss of KFC, we will miss your 13 hidden flavors and spices. We said our goodbyes and moved onwards with our eyes set on that next gym. But before we could get there, we had to help Quaxer name his Poochyena.
What should I name my Poochyena?
Oh god, I thought of a really bad one. Marley.
You asshole. It's just Marley and me in this party.
Marley and E, not Marley and me.
Wait, that's actually so good.
Helped save an old man's KFC dinner. Helped retrieve the...
And we got Devon's goods. Devon goods? Devon goods.
And then travel all the way back to the old man's house. But before doing so, we ran into our rival for an optional fight, which we decided we have to do.
I feel like it should be easy, right? Okay, I predicted wrong, so that's a great start. We're gonna shift into Bark.
And then something wild happened.
Oh my god, he flinched. Oh, and he flinched. Please crit hit or something. He flinched again? Holy how am I getting this lucky? Wait, he's flinching every time. How am I getting this lucky?
After somehow causing Torkoal to flinch 4 times in a row, we switched to Wormy and took down the Mudkip, giving us the obviously much deserved victory.
I just won somehow. Don't ask me how, but I won.
We sailed forward to Dewford and reeled in a Tentacool, which Quaxer named appropriately.
It's the Calamari. Name it Calamari.
I just love how your names pretty much predict that my Pokemon are gonna die. So hear me out. You could get an Aeron if you make it to the bottom floor. I have a Repel.
With a plan in mind to secure a Pokemon whose final evolution has a base stat of 530 and is a tank with 180 defense, we entered the cave. However, with all the luck being used with our 4 flinches earlier, my plan didn't exactly pan out. At least he got a pretty good name.
Batman.
After finding a lost dude wandering in the caves, we decided to train for a bit, which of course meant nothing bad was gonna happen.
No!
Finally, with our Beautify and Combuskin both at level 19 and each knowing a flying move, it was time to enter the fighting gym and claim our second gym badge. The first Pokemon went down quite easy.
Okay, half health. First Pokemon down.
The second one, not so much.
I didn't like that.
He kept spamming focus punches, which I later found out I could counter by just poking it. Anyway, hindsight 2020. Okay, we move on from this. We switched to Batman in hopes to get a Confuse Ray out, which actually works.
He lived?
But he snaps out of it right away, uses a focus punch, and finishes off Batman.
Goodbye, Batman.
But this allowed us to switch to Wormy, who pretty much one-shot the rest of the team, minus a berry that was as strong as a Sensu Bean somehow.
Oh my god, that berry did a lot.
And with that, we beat the third Pokemon.
That's a second gym badge. Let's go.
And claimed our second gym badge. We got the EXP share, ran into Team Aqua, and took down a few fish with our Butterfly. After that, we caught our next Pokemon,
Okay, I got a minus.
which Quaxer gave a very unique name, as usual.
Battery.
And then came to the ender of all end runners, the Route 110 rival battle. I remember as a kid, I could never make it past this fight. It took all my Pokemon and perfect usage of items to take this rival down.
Oh,
We pretty much two-shot everything that she had.
and down goes the Marsh Stump.
Minus 1 dumb play
Oh my
with
god,
battery.
it's a ground type. Yep, there goes battery.
You know, I should probably be more sad about the loss, but it took me 45 minutes to train battery.
You know, I'm gonna need a second. I'll be back. Maybe I'll fill my water up after that one.
So we're just gonna say goodbye and move on. Immediately after, we ran into our second rival, Wally, who had a level 16 Ralts. I was so scared. While we were out here fighting the battle of our lives, Quagster finally did the impossible.
Let's go!
How happy are you right now?
I can't tell you. I've spent 4 hours trying to beat this bitch.
After a little celebrating, we finally entered the third gym, where the trainer Pokemon were not very shocking. Get it? Because they weren't electric type, and I one-shot almost all of them. After going to the Poke Center to heal my self-esteem after that horrid joke, it was finally time to challenge the third gym and claim that third gym badge.
I need you to do me a solid here and win so badly.
Totally not forgetting to put a Sherry Berry on Fork Knife. This ragtag team of 2 ultra weak types and 1 neutral type had to find its way to beat this electric lineup. The first 2 Pokemon weren't too hard, both going down to my double kick spam. And thankfully, his Magneton was actually super weak to 2 of Forknife's moves.
And that's a one-shot again.
And then came Manectric, which has Shockwave, a hard-hitting electric move with 20 PP. Unfortunately, I found myself in a healing lock, which I couldn't keep up 20 times. So I realized I might have to sack one of my Pokemon.
If Wormy can survive 1, I have to sack.
You got this, I believe. Faith in Wormy.
One-shot Wormy.
With Wormy out, we now bring out Calamari in a desperate attempt of surviving 1 attack.
He howls now?
With an opportunity at hand now, I use Supersonic, which doesn't last long, causing Calamari to follow Wormy.
Wait, so he still has Shockwave and he wasn't using it?
Which brings us back to a weak Forknife with 0 heals, and you can probably guess what happens next.
Do a ton. No, he goes first. He is faster than me, even though I have an X speed. That's a wipe.
And with that, we have our first wipe of the run. Seeing our squad lose to 1 Manectric and not being able to do a single thing about it sucks. Not really how I wanted to go down, but we move on and we keep fighting. If not for me, I have to do it for Forknife, Calamari, and Wormy. It's time to get my revenge. We wake up the next morning early and refreshed to get back at it, with an appropriate name, of course. Real quick though, let me explain the rules of a reset. 1, you can play the game apart from each other to get back to where you wiped. This allows us to grind without wasting every night we have to compete. Number 2, you may use the rare candy glitch to level your Pokemon to the max level of the gym up until the point that you wiped. Now let's get to it. We choose Torchic again and revive Forknife. After an uneventful rival battle and an uneventful first catch, we enter Route 102. We find ourselves a Lotad. Then in Petalburg Woods, we hit the jackpot.
Wait. Oh, that's lit. Oh, that's lit. Ah, what is that, like a 5% chance? What are we nicknaming it? We're nicknaming it Mellow after my kitty.
With Mellow and Lil Pad on our side, we enter the first gym and bulldoze our way through Roxanne's Pokemon.
Our party is way better this time around. Holy.
Shortly after, we encounter the optional rival, which we obviously lose 0 Pokemon to, right? I really need to get better at this. We made our way to Dewford, caught a Geodude, and fished one of the best Pokemon for Nuzlocke.
Let's go!
Forgetting to switch Forknife to the front of our party, we still kicked Brawly's butt, minus an unfortunate event with Geodude.
Oh, come on, man.
But hey, we got our Gyarados.
And then it happened. We have a Gyarados.
With one more obstacle in our way to sweet revenge, we caught an Electrike and literally tackled our way through Maze Pokemon. And with that, it was time for sweet
Attempt number
revenge.
2 at the 3rd gym. Come on, baby. I have been training. I have grinded. I have brought myself back. I have a better team than I did last time.
With a stacked team, we double kicked our way through his first 3 Pokemon with ease. And then came the Manectric. We swapped in Mellow in hopes to get a Yawn and some Fury Swipes in to weaken it.
Please do 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, we'll take 3. If we can somehow get a 5 on here, I think that could KO. 4. Oh, and a crit hit, but he's gonna have a berry. That's okay. Wait, it's okay. He's gonna heal with the berry. Wait, he's going. Oh, if he just crit hit him, man.
We were 1 HP away from sweet revenge. I knew this run we could defeat Watson. It was just a matter of time.
I can't lose again, right? Dude! Oh, no.
And a crit took down Mellow. I know due to his Truon ability, Slacking would probably not be the best Pokemon to have, but this still stung. We switch in Forknife, who barely survived another Shockwave.
Oh my god.
This Manectric was really proving to be a run killer at this point. I knew I had to sack Bolt for a free heal. While not surviving, Bolt weakened the Manectric a lot, and Forknife came back full health. With one final attempt, we used Double Kick to try to finish him off.
Wait, please kill right here. Please kill. Oh my god. I hate this gym. I never want to come back here. Oh, that's 3 gym badges.
Finally, after 2 attempts and many fainted Pokemon, we took down Watson. And all I have to say is this. Watson, you can take that Manectric of yours and shove it up your